I'm Anita Goa and welcome to my channel. This is a pregnancy yoga flow video for those who have been practicing yoga for quite some time before becoming pregnant. I am taking my dear friend and yoga student Anjali through this routine. Anjali has been practicing with me for a good 2 to 3 years before she became pregnant, so I knew her really well, and when she told me she was pregnant, we very gradually, worked towards a routine that she could practice on her own as a self practice at home. And this is basically what we came up with for the second trimester. She's around 27 weeks in this video. Please know that this routine might not be the perfect fit for you as it was for Anjali, and know that that is perfectly okay, because we all feel very different when we are pregnant and when the belly is growing, and how we feel in our yoga practice. I know that I did. So feel free to try my other pregnancy videos, which you can find in the folder on the front page of this channel, and see if maybe they work a little bit better. Okay, so let me know in the comments if this feels good. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you wish. I'll see you on the mat. Good, namaste. So we're going to start just in a seated position. So cross your legs however feels comfortable. Sit on a block, sit on a blanket, and feel that you're lifting through your breastbone, rolling your shoulders back. Just setting yourself up so the head is over the shoulders and the shoulders are over your pelvis. And just close your eyes and close your mouth and just soften your lips. Try to soften the eyes. And tune yourself into your breath. So just feel yourself breathing in and breathing out. Just very gradually withdrawing from whatever has happened earlier today. And just tune into this moment and notice how you feel in this moment. And as you start to feel that you can incorporate a little bit more of an ujjayi breathing, you can gradually draw the breath in through the back of your throat as you inhale, and then out through the back of the throat as you exhale. But just do what feels right for you in this moment. That's all that matters, is that you are taking care of yourself in this moment, taking care of your baby, as you are both growing and adapting and changing. And then work your palms together in front of your heart and just draw your chin ever so slightly in towards your chest, and just honor yourself, honor the highest part of yourself. And always, I'm going to remind you too, to put yourself in a position where you can breathe. All right, your belly is growing, you are growing and changing, and just adjust and adapt according to how you feel. But just feel that you can fully inhale and exhale the best that you can, and that's good enough. That is yoga. Good. And then place your hands on your belly and just feel almost like you're hugging your baby. So that way you're engaging your abdominal muscles as you're seated, or as you come onto all fours, or you're standing, in whichever yoga position it is that you're in. Feel that lift, and almost like you're giving yourself a good hug. Just keep that in mind. And then open your eyes. And now you're going to come forward into a tabletop position. So just turn to the side, and you can put your blocks to the side as well. And set the arms up so they're shoulder distance and your legs are hip distance apart. And then exhale, round it into a cat stretch, and just drop your head. And then draw the shoulders away from your ears. And then inhale, arch it into a cow, curl the toes under. Good, do that again. Exhale, round it into a cat, and really feel like your hands are almost on your belly and drawing and hugging into the baby. And then inhale, arch it into a cow, curl the toes under. Feel like you're pressing a little bit into the toes, so giving your toes and your feet a good stretch. One more time. Exhale, round it into a cat. It feels so good, airing out between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, arch it into a cow. Lovely. Then keep the toes curled under, but maybe separate your knees a little bit wider and draw your hips back towards a child's pose. And then extend the arms out in front of you and just go as far back and forward as you can. So you can rest your forehead on a block, you can rest your forehead on the floor, and this can change day by day depending on how you feel. And just feel that the hips are drawing back. So Anjali is enjoying having her feet pointed, and you can also do that. If it feels okay, you can curl your toes under. So that might change on a day-to-day basis as well. Beautiful. And then slowly start to come forward and exhale it into downward facing dog. Just start off with your heels off the floor, maybe knees bent, and just enjoy that extension into the spine. You can pedal through the feet and, shake out your head and flutter your lips. And just good to be on the yoga mat, right? Always nice to arrive onto the yoga mat. And then stay with the breath. Feel yourself fully inhaling, completely exhaling. And then inhale it into a plank pose. Beautiful. And then exhale, lower the knees to the floor and lower halfway down and push yourself back up. Lower halfway down, push yourself back up. And one more time, lower halfway down and push yourself back up. Beautiful. And exhale it to downward facing dog. We're going to do this one more time or a couple of more times and add on an upward facing dog. But if that doesn't feel right, just go with lowering and lifting. Inhale it to plank pose. And then exhale, lower the knees, lower halfway down. Inhale, push it back up. Exhale, lower halfway down. And then inhale, upward dog, or push yourself straight back up. Yogi's choice, mama's choice. And then exhale it to downward facing dog. Yeah, beautiful, Anjali. Feels okay? Yeah?
Yes.
Let's try that one last time. Inhale, wave it into plank. And then exhale, lower the knees, lower halfway down. Inhale, push it back up. Exhale, lower halfway down. Then inhale, upward dog, or push it back up, whatever feels right. And then exhale it to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Good, then lower the knees into the floor again, separate the knees and go back into child's pose. And just hold it there, and if you want to turn your palms to face up, and if it feels okay to bring the arms to the back and the side and just circle your wrists, you can also do so if you felt that a lot in your wrist and you want to give your wrists a little bit of a release. Good. And then slowly come back forward again and exhale it into downward facing dog. Good. And now we're going to move towards a low lunge position, and if you want to keep your blocks in front of you, go and do so. Inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee towards the navel and step it forward to a low lunge. Step it to the outside of your pinky if you need to. And you can place your hands on blocks. Roll the shoulders open. Beautiful. And then exhale, straighten out the front leg and feel free to flex the front foot if you can. And then inhale, bend it. Roll the shoulders open. Good. Exhale, straighten. Feel free to flex the foot. Inhale, bend. Good. And exhale and flex. Lovely. Inhale, bend. And take a little dip down and step the left foot forward. So open up wide. Inhale to halfway pose. And exhale, fold. Good. Then inhale, as you lift, interlace the fingers, right index finger on top of the left, lift all the way up. Turn your palms towards the ceiling. Excellent. And then exhale gently as you fold, touch your Ajna chakra, forehead, and your heart, and bend it forward. Good. Inhale, halfway pose again. And then exhale, step the right foot back. And the left foot back to plank. Inhale fully here. And then exhale, lower the knees to the floor, lower halfway down. Inhale, push it back up. Exhale, lower halfway down. And inhale, upward dog or push it back up. And exhale it to downward facing dog. Beautiful. You can stay in downward dog, or if you want to rest into child's pose, rest into child's pose. And we're going to repeat this on the other side. Good. And inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged. Exhale, draw the knee in and step it forward to the pinky side. Come onto your fingertips or place your hands on blocks. Roll the shoulders open. And then exhale, straighten out the left leg. Flex the foot if that feels okay. And again, inhale, bend. And exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Beautiful. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. And then take a little dip down and step the right foot to the outside so you have a wide stance. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Beautiful. Do that again. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Then as we inhale, lift up, interlace the left index finger on top of the right, lift all the way up, turn your palms to face the ceiling, stretch. And then exhale, palms together, touch Ajna chakra, Anahata chakra, and rest the arms at the side of your body. Yeah, good. Feeling okay?
Yes.
Good. So now we're going to hook the right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. And then exhale, palms together, bend into a fierce pose. So bend the knees. Good. And then again, hook the left index finger on top, lift up and lengthen. And then exhale, bend, lower it back down. And so it goes. Right index finger on top, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Left index finger on top. And bend, palms together. Good. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, right index finger on top. And exhale. Inhale, left on top of the right. And exhale. Great. 1 more time each side. Inhale. So this will strengthen your legs. And lower. And it will also give your forearms and your wrists a good stretch. Left index finger on top, inhale. And exhale. Good. Then inhale both arms to the ceiling. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, fold it over your thighs. Beautiful. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale the left foot back. And then exhale, lower to chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, push it back up. Exhale, halfway down. And inhale, upward facing dog or push it back up. And exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the right leg to a three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee in and step it forward to your low lunge. Good. Roll the shoulders open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Pivot the left heel in and inhale it up to a warrior two. And exhale it fully there. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Straighten out the front leg. And exhale, extended side angle. Forearm to the thigh. Reach the left arm over the ear. Good. Do that again. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Go up and back. And exhale, extended side angle. Just bend the knee and line it over the ankle. Good. One more time. Inhale, reverse warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful. Hold it there. Just roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Keep the knee lined over the ankle and the second toe. Draw in through your belly. Feel that hugging feeling. Huggy feeling. I don't know if that's good English, but beautiful. All right, now very mindfully draw in and inhale it up to reverse warrior two again. And then exhale it into triangle pose. Lift up and slide the right arm down. Reach the left arm up. Hold and breathe. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Then slowly bend the front knee and lower into a low lunge and step it back into a plank pose. Now hold it in the plank pose and we're going to flow between plank and side plank. So keep drawing up into the midsection of your body, and as you exhale, roll over to your right side, reach the left arm up, and inhale back into plank. Exhale, roll over to the left, reach the right arm up, and inhale to plank. Again, exhale it over to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale it to the left. Beautiful. Inhale to the center. One more time, exhale it to the right. Inhale to the center. And exhale it to the left. And inhale to the center and exhale it to downward facing dog. Yeah, so good. So good. You can always flutter your lips, shake out your head. Good, and we'll repeat this on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged dog. And exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward to your low lunge. Come on to your fingertips or place your hands on blocks. And then inhale, pivot that right heel in and open as you lift to a warrior two. Good, come all the way up. Line that front knee over the ankle and the second toe. Just find the strength through the legs. Find the strength through your belly. Just feel your breath. And then inhale, reverse warrior two. Go up and back. And exhale, extended side angle. Good. And again, inhale, reverse warrior two. Beautiful. And exhale, extended side angle. Nice, Anjali. Again, inhale, reverse warrior two. And exhale, extended side angle. Hold it right there. Try to lift out of the shoulders. Roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. And keep the toes a little bit lifted, rooting into your feet. And just feel that huggy feeling through the belly so that you stay supported. Inhale, lift, reverse warrior two, one more time. And then exhale, lift into triangle pose. Slide that left arm down, reach the right arm up. Breathe in. Just feels so good to get that side body stretch. I think triangle pose ended up becoming my favorite position when I was pregnant. Always felt good, no matter what trimester I was in. Good to feel that openness. Beautiful. Okay, then slowly bend the front knee and work your way into a low lunge and then back into a plank pose. Hold it there. This is a lot of strength building as well. And I will do the plank to side plank variation or mini flow. Exhale it to the left side plank. Inhale to the center. Exhale it to the right side plank. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. One last time. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. And inhale. Stay here, inhale. And one more time, exhale, lower to chaturanga. Push yourself back up. Last time, lower back down. And inhale, upward dog or plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, strong, strong mama. Very strong mama. Beautiful. And if holding downward dog is too much strength, just be willing to lower the knees into the floor and rest into child's pose. Beautiful. Now from here, bend your knees and you're going to walk your hands back to the feet. Widen your stance more if you need to. Inhale halfway. And exhale, fold over your thighs. Good. Then just inhale, rise all the way to the top. Arms can come to the front or to the side. Exhale, Ajna Chakra and Anahata Chakra. And then place your hands on your belly, the Manipura Chakra. And pause and just notice how you feel. Feeling rooted through your legs and feet, supported now through your belly. Head over the shoulders, shoulders over the pelvis, and pelvis over your heels and ankles. Excellent. And release the arms to the side and open your eyes if you had them closed. Are you okay so far? Yeah? So we're going to move to the front of the mat again. And you'll be facing me. We'll be moving into a tree pose. So shift the weight into your left leg and then draw the right knee to the side and take a hold of the right ankle. Work the foot as high up along your thigh as you can. and press the right foot against the left thigh as you feel a little lift through the pelvic floor, lift through the lower belly, lift through the breastbone, and roll your shoulders open. Good. Then open the arms to the side and cross your left elbow on top of the right. Wrap the arms together into the eagle arms. So lift your elbows a bit, drop the shoulders down. And just keep a soft focal point in front of you. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. Then slowly release out of the tree pose. And then take the right foot behind you for the Indian dancer's pose. And take a hold of the right wrist with your left hand. As you inhale, open the navel and the heart up towards the sky, and you can look up if you feel okay with that. And then exhale, open into a temple pose. Good. And then go back to the left side. Open. And temple pose. Good. Do that again. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah? Now take a little dip down and step over to the right. Excellent. And then shift your weight into the right leg and the right foot. Draw the left sole of your foot to the right inner thigh. Lift your chest. Feel the left foot pressing against the right thigh. Lift through the pelvic floor, lift through the belly, lift through the heart. Open the arms out to the side. And then cross the right elbow on top of the left. Good. Lift your elbows, drop your shoulders down. Soften your gaze in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Then slowly release out of the tree. And step the left foot behind you. Take a hold of your left wrist with the right hand. Bending sideways, open the navel and the heart to the ceiling. Inhaling. And then exhale, open into temple pose. And inhale, back up into the Indian dancer's pose. And exhale into temple pose, and find that little nice bounce that you can see that Anjali has, and push up. It's like you're on a trampoline, so that you find this nice buoyancy in your body. And open 3 more times, so it's healthy on the joints. Yeah, and it just springboards you into a new phase, a new phase of life. A beautiful new phase of life. And come up. Lovely. And then open back up into temple pose. Excellent. Yeah. Now straighten the legs out. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bend the knees and place your hands on your thighs and lean forward. And you're going to rotate gently just side to side. So here, you're basically leading with your shoulder, but the twist is happening also from the bottom of your ribs. So you're not rotating excessively, but just feeling a very delicious stretch into each side of the spine. So press the arms a little bit against your knees so that the knees draw towards your little toes. And make sure that you feel that you're really rooted into your legs and that your legs are supporting you as you're rotating side to side. Good. One more time each side. Just do it as much as it feels good. And then come to the center And bend the knees a little bit further and gradually lower your hands to the floor. And you can use your blocks here as well if you need them for support. And then slowly you're going to lift your heels and then turn your heels out to pigeon-toed and walk your hands forward. Great, and just drop your head down. So it's like a wide-legged downward facing dog. It's called intense leg stretch. Prasarita Padottanasana. Yeah, beautiful. So it gives a lovely stretch into the hamstrings and into the calves. And this is always one area of the body, the hamstrings, that tend to get a little bit hard to stretch as the belly gets bigger. Good. Then gradually walk your hands back. And we're going to walk over to a low lunge. And open up your leg so that you make room for your belly. You can always place your hands on blocks. If you want to come up a little bit higher. And then lower the back knee into the floor. Good. Allow your hips to move forward and you can point your back toes. And then if you can, reach the left arm to the ceiling. And if possible, maybe bend your right leg and take a hold of your foot or your ankle. And if you find that very challenging and hard to do, you can always use a yoga strap. Okay? So breathe in fully. Exhale it completely, feeling the stretch into the quad and into the hip flexors. You also feel a little stretch, or maybe a lot of a stretch, into your belly as well. Good. And then very gradually release. Beautiful. Rewinding the pose and come back into your low lunge. And we'll travel back into the center. Take the blocks with you. And we'll move over to the other side. So over to your left side. All the way over. And then find your low lunge there. Adjust your leg so you make room for the belly. And then lower the back knee into the floor. Good. Point the foot and reach the right arm to the ceiling. Twist it open. And then feel free to bend the back leg, take a hold of the ankle, use a yoga strap if you need to. Might be days when it might feel better just to keep the leg on the ground. So that is just that whole thing about just being flexible, just adapt according to how you feel. Put yourself in a position where you can breathe. All is good. So good. All right, and very gradually release out of this. Back into the low lunge, and you're going to go into a downward facing dog. So just take your time. Good, then inhale, wave yourself into a plank pose. And one more time, exhale, lower to chaturanga. And push yourself back up. One more time, lower down. And inhale, upward facing dog, or push it straight up. And exhale it into downward facing dog. Good, now we're going to do pigeon pose on both sides. So inhale, lift your right leg to three-legged. And exhale, slide the leg into a pigeon position. So just look behind you and see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot. And descended forward, just having made space for your belly. You can rest your forearms on the floor and just stay a little bit higher if that feels better. Or you can go all the way down into it. Your forehead can rest on the floor or on a block. Just open the arms into cactus arms. And just allow the whole entire upper body to soften and relax as you release any tension, any tightness into your hip. Good. One more breath. Good. Then keep the forehead on the ground as you move your hands back. Push the floor away from you. Curl the back toes under. Lift the knee and then press back into downward dog. Good. And inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged. And exhale, slide the leg into a pigeon position. Good. And again, peek behind you and see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot. Inhale, lift, and exhale, descend it forward. And just recognize that each side might feel different, and that you might have to adjust yourself depending on how each side feels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yeah, so good. Just completely breathe into the upper back, middle back, lower back, into any area of the body that feels tight. Good, and keep the forehead on the ground and move your hands back. Push the floor away from you and come all the way up, and exhale it into downward facing dog. Yeah, so good. So good. Lower the knees into the floor. Move your hands back. Just do a few cat and cow breaths. Exhale it into cat. Inhale, arch it into cow. Curl the toes under. Exhale it into cat. Inhale, arch it into cow. One more time, exhale it into cat. And inhale, arch it into cow. Excellent. And now you're going to come back and we're going to rest over the blocks and finding that T shape. So you'll put them in the position that you like to put it in, resting the blocks along your spine.
Yes.
Yeah, that incline. I think that's become one of your favorites, yes, too. So find the level that works for you. So you basically form a little T shape with the blocks, and the bottom block is basically, the bottom of the block is basically right below or where your bra strap is, and the block goes along your spine, and then you adjust the back according to where you want your head to be. So you can open the arms out to the side, you can keep the legs extended like Anjali has hers, or you can bend the knees and open the knees to the side and keep the soles of the feet together. Okay? Whichever position helps you to feel like you give the front of your chest a bit of a stretch. You get a nice supportive stretch of your abdomen or your belly. Does this feel good, Anjali? Yeah. And breathe in and breathe out. Because as your belly now starts to get bigger and the diaphragm starts to push up, it gets a bit harder and harder to breathe. I loved this one. It was triangle pose was my favorite, cat and cow, and then this. Those were the 3 yoga poses I needed in my second trimester that carried me through. Breathe with it and just let your body, let yourself soak it all up. Beautiful. You can always stay here for as long as you want to. But for now, we're going to draw the knees in. And to come out of it, make sure that you roll yourself over to your side to come out. And then you can pause there. Just let your spine adjust. Beautiful. And now it's time for Shavasana. So how do you like to rest for Shavasana, Anjali? Do you like now to be on your side? Yeah. So Anjali likes to be on her side. Keep the bolster between the legs. Do you want something for your head? So just give yourself a few moments now to nurture and to allow the practice to come together in whichever way it has to or needs to for you. The body is incredible. It knows exactly what to do when we put it in the right positions. So just breathe and trust and just allow it to come together. Beautiful. Feel free to stay longer if you feel like this is a day when you need to nourish yourself a little bit more. Just pause the video and stay for however long is right for you. But if you're ready to come out of it, you can open your eyes and deepen your breath and wiggle your toes and your fingers. And just very gradually press your top arm to the floor and push yourself up, or go lifted or lift yourself in whichever way feels good for you, and return back into easy seat or Sukhasana. Thank you. And then inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. And then exhale, touch Ajna chakra, Anahata chakra, and Manipura chakra, the belly chakra, the baby chakra. And then work your palms together again in Namaste. Draw your chin into your chest. And just honor yourself for having taken this time out to practice your yoga on the mat. I hope you feel good. I hope it nourished you, and that it will help you to do whatever it is that you need to do for the rest of the day. Namaste. Good job.